the music ready?
Yeah.
Does it say that's live? Oh, there we go.
If I didn't pay my taxes, if I stole my neighbor's car, if I robbed my friends, my family, I'd land in jail behind those bars. If I could convince the people that we should go to war and make you believe that it was right, give to the rich, take from the poor. If I kept right on even before your eyes, and I could still get your vote like the rest of them when you believe my pack of lies. Stir it up, raise your voice and think. Stir it up, you'll find out how this whole thing sinks. coughing up receipts to show the people where every nickel's spent. Read between the lines, check beyond the news. Is anybody out there listening? Does anybody tell the truth? If I kept right on thieving before your eyes, and I could spin a tale like the rest of them and pull the wool over your eyes, stir it up, raise your voice and thank, stir it up. You'll find out how. You'll find out how. This whole thing stinks. Well, I've got a big house where I can breathe. I got a man in my life, he won't ever leave. In my little piece of heaven, on the edge of town. Oh, things keep looking up if we don't look down. And I've got a job I love, no bills to pay. I get up when I want each and every day. Oh yeah, in my little piece of heaven, I'm driving round in my pink Cadillac. Oh, things keep looking up if we don't look back. 'Cause I've got a Harley on the open road, and I've got faith in my heart to carry any load. And I've got good health, it keeps me strong. And I've got family and friends where I belong. Well, I've got a Harley on the open road, and I've got faith in my heart to carry any load. And I've got good health, it keeps me strong. And I've got family and friends where I belong. Now we can make music every day. We got pockets full of money from the shows we play. And a little piece of heaven that we found. Oh, things keep looking up if we don't look down. Oh, things keep looking up if we don't look down. Things keep looking up if we don't look down. When they met, he was real sweet. Now she slaves away 7 days a week, putting food on the table and clothes on their backs. While he drinks, he gambles, and he plays the track. Now she can't run, she can't get too far, with 7 hungry children and a broken down car. Tired of being afraid and alone at night. He's been drinking, there'll be one big fight. He raises his fist, he pulls out a gun. Those kids get scared, they dial 911. It's driving her crazy, he's gone insane. She needs to find a way to stop this hurt and pain. She leaves the house before the break of day. She's got a plan, she's found a better way. With a pick and a shovel in a gunny sack. She'll keep that man from ever coming back. Now he can't beat her, she won't hurt her. Her secrets are hid in a pile of dirt. Her secrets are hid in a pile of dirt. Her secrets are hid in a pile of her secrets are hid in a pile of dirt. Her secrets are hid in a pile of dirt. Her secrets are hid in a pile of dirt. can't forget you. I can't get you off of my mind. Those little things you do make me wanna be with you. If only you could read my mind. With just one look, you had me hooked. For your smile, I could walk 3,000 miles. I'd give up so much just to feel your touch and be together for a little while. If you could only see just how my heart beats, if I could give you some sign, how could you ever know I don't let these feelings show? If only you could read my mind. If you could only see just how my poor heart beats, if I could give you some sign, how could you ever know I don't let these feelings show? If only you could read my mind. And ever since I met you, I can't forget you. I can't get you off of my mind. All those things you said keep rolling through my head. Could this be real love this time? If only you could read my mind. Used to be a dime to spend a little time on the phone with the one you loved. And it might have been a quarter to catch a bus across the border to be with the one you loved. Now a penny for your thoughts, it doesn't mean a lot, 'cause that penny isn't worth the pain. How long can a nickel last before it's in our past? What will a future bring? Well, there used to be a day a silver dollar paid your way on a date with the one you loved. And it might have been a toonie to share a coffee, 'cause a loony won't buy roses for the one you loved. Well, it used to be a time paper money was just fine and plastic didn't mean anything. Your life, it might get hard if you use those credit cards. What will our future bring? Well, it used to be a dime to spend a little time on the phone with the one you love. And it might have been a quarter to catch a bus across the border to be with the one you loved. Now a penny for your thoughts, it doesn't mean a lot. At least that penny isn't worth a thing. How long can a nickel last before it's in our past? What will our future bring? What will our future bring? What will our future bring? Where would that strength be in the ocean? Where would that power be in a single drop of water separated like you and me? As I stand on a mountain top, I look way down below. One side shows how far I've climbed, the other how far to go. Can they reach up and touch the sky? Maybe drag my past behind. Change the way I look at things, follow with the line. Where would that strength be in the ocean? Where would that power be in a single drop of water separated like you and me? Can they reach up and touch the sky? Maybe shed some light. Maybe carry each other's load babysitter on Friday night. Do you teach by example? How did you learn? Do you teach your children how you got
And now for another episode of Just Ask Pottsy, the show where we ask Gary Potts questions and he answers them. Today, our iPad guest is Shirley Jackson. And now, your host, Rayo.
Okay. Hey Gary. All right. Whether your game is gin or Yahtzee, roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. Don't get in a plane and do a kamikaze. Your chances are better if you just ask Pottsy. Walking down the street with a big old snotsy, have no fear, just ask Pottsy. A really bad show was Joni Loves Chachi. You can't say that about Just Ask Pottsy. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Just Ask Pottsy, the show where we ask Gary Potts questions and he answers them. And Julie's trying to tell me something with her hands, but what are you trying to say?
Move over.
Who, me?
Yes.
Over this way?
There you go.
Okay.
More towards the center.
Don't worry about the board. We can get out of the way when we.
So me?
when we get a
Me
question.
more towards the center?
Yes, you more towards the center.
Oh, but-
there we
But
go.
we're blocking the board. I guess that's okay.
That's
right?
okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Julie. And thank you, Scott and Tom, for the new verses in the theme song.
Oh,
If you've got a verse for our theme song, please send it in. And we'll be sure to sing it at the beginning and end of the show. So what's new, Gary?
not much, right? Beautiful day yesterday, today.
That's yesterday and today, yeah.
A little bit of outdoor gardening fun.
Yeah, it's great. Outside time.
Large puppy over here had some fun outside.
Oh, we can't see the pup. Maybe we should.
Ah, yeah, there's
Oh, yeah, okay.
good buddy.
There's the pup.
That's the pup.
Okay, there's the pup that's loose. Hello, everybody. Here we are on the same couch. As I've said the past couple of weeks, that's because we live together and we're isolating together. I-5, Gary.
There we go.
Okay. So, but we're going to, as usual, invite an iPad guest up to hang out and play with us.
Ah, yes.
And today, on the iPad, we've got Shirley Jackson.
Whose album we were just listening to.
Yeah. Really cool album. I heard some Mark Doucette, and I heard some Tom Crilly guitar in there.
Yeah.
AJ on drums.
Yep. Don and Dave and Jeff.
Maybe we can get the full scoop right here.
Don.
Don. I heard Don's hand whistle.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Shirley.
Hey, Shirley.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Right on.
Am I on the screen where I should be?
Yeah. No, you look great. We're on the show. Those going already. Been going for a couple minutes.
Oh, cool.
Just fixing you look great in the frame. How do things look for you?
Yeah, you guys are, I guess, on the screen this time, not on the couch, right?
We are. That's right. You're looking at the screen that's mirroring us.
Okay.
So my actual hand is right here. Weird, right?
Yeah. Hello.
So hi. I'm right here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're right here. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm
Not
not
fair.
alone.
Cool. So what have you been doing, Shirley?
Playing guitar, planting celery. I'm so excited. My celery's growing. It's about this high.
Huh.
How high?
It's about 3 inches high.
Yeah. That's great.
It's good. Good for this time of year.
My new hobby, growing food.
And did you say you're recording new music? Isolation album right now?
Oh, yes. I got probably about 12 new songs ready to record, so just need to figure out how to do this.
Killer. Do you have an audio interface and a real cool setup with a microphone? And
I got to get a new setup, so I'm open for advice on all that. I got a Tascam audio interface, but I got to figure out what kind of program is best to use.
Cool. I would definitely call Mark Doucette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark knows that stuff.
By the way, was that Mark Doucette playing on your record that we were just listening to?
Yes.
Yeah. You can always tell when it's Mark playing, eh?
Yeah.
And Tom was on one of the last tunes too. Was that Tom?
Yeah, Tom and Mark were on that last CD.
Yeah. Awesome. It sounds great.
Thanks.
So let's start it off. Do you have a question for Gary?
I do, Gary.
Uh-oh.
I would like to hear about your acting career.
Right.
You're looking at it. This is it. Right here. This is it.
But you had something booked.
I had something booked. Yeah.
TV series you were in.
Well, I did dinner theater for a while, many years ago.
I remember you doing that.
Yeah.
A detective or something.
Oh, gee, what was that in? No, I'm actually just oh, good Lord, that horrible thing. Unsung Heroes.
Okay, I want
With Paige Fletcher was he was the narrator for the whole thing.
Is it still available to?
I've got a copy on VHS.
Yeah. Cool.
It's pretty horrible. It really is pretty horrible.
Can we get that on YouTube somehow?
I don't know, maybe. Might be able to put it up there somehow.
But you had
That would be fun.
Well,
but you had something booked before the world stopped, right?
yes, with the wonderful, talented Rebecca Falvey.
Yeah.
It was an F-Coop shoot, but that's everything's kind of got put by the wayside now.
It's not. It's not canceled though. You'll
No,
do it.
it's not canceled. It's just pushed back.
Cool.
As is everything.
Yeah.
So the career is ongoing. It sounds like.
Well, yeah.
We gotta wait and see what happens next.
See what happens next.
All right, I've got something here. This is our first ever piece of physical mail to the show.
What?
It came this week.
Whoa.
It's addressed to Just Ask Pottsy.
Wow.
So let's see.
We're going to need a bigger mailbox.
I know. Start getting
Uh-oh.
one letter every 3 weeks. We'll need two mailboxes. Okay. Just Ask Pottsy. And then the address. Dear Rayo, Julia, and of course Pottsy, longtime viewer, first-time questioner. I wondered if Pottsy knows the names of 3 types of birds found in Nova Scotia.
Just 3.
They're asking for, and by the way, this is anonymous. This anonymous letter is asking for 3 types of birds found in Nova Scotia.
Seagulls, blue jays, and crows, and pheasants.
That's 100% correct.
And swallows and robins. And,
What's your favorite bird, Pottsy?
Crows.
Crows.
Crows. Yeah.
Why
Any
is it?
reason, or-
Because they're so clever.
Because they're so clever. Yeah. You live a long time.
And then they play with sticks like you.
They play with sticks. That's right.
There's a follow-up question. Pottsy, do you prefer chicken or turkey? Not to eat, just which is better in your opinion?
Oh, chickens.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Any reason, or just kind of a gut feeling?
I know, more social than turkeys.
They're nicer.
Turkeys are kind of ugly, when they're not on a plate.
And they're jerks.
They're jerks. Yeah.
Turkeys are jerks. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's
First piece of mail.
That's the first piece of because we don't encourage you sending mail in. Message our channel.
We have a question from Lauren, and it's actually not for Pottsy. It's for Shirley. And it's what are your tips for growing celery?
Oh, the part you normally throw away?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just stick toothpicks in, 4 toothpicks, put that in water and let it sit till it starts to sprout, and it gets about 2 inches high, and then you plant it.
Cool.
So you can recycle your celery every time.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've got another one on the go. So I'm so excited. Celery.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
All right, I think we're going to the board for our first question.
But that's not
I
surprising.
encourage everybody to write in some questions in the comments.
Yeah, and you know what? We need a dice for the board. 1 second.
Kai just had a good question. Yeah, can we get a behind-the-scenes episode of the production process of Just Ask Pottsy?
Yeah. Well, Kai, it's so interesting. You might just not want to even see it.
Yeah, it might. It'd take up so long.
Yeah, I know.
My God, the writing team we've got assembled here.
So much going on. We put so much time and blood, sweat, and tears into the show. Honestly,
amazing.
You don't want to see that. So, yeah, we're going for our first board question of the day. Julie, you can see the the question board is right behind us. We have 6 categories. We're going to roll a dice.
Can you remind the audience what the categories are?
Yes. So first one is Would You Rather? Self-explanatory. And then Barely's, where we ask Gary Potts questions about his experience at Barely's. Shooting blanks, where he fills in an incomplete sentence, fills in the blanks. Reading Rainbow is the category where we ask Gary about reading, because he reads all kinds of books. He's always reading. It makes me feel like I barely read anything, but like I feel like next to you. So drums is category number 5, and then 6 is where we ask Gary questions about space. That's my favorite category.
All right.
Okay, here we go. We rolled a 1, so we're going to Would You Rather.
Okay.
And
bless
you. To choose the question,
bless you.
We're going to number 2.
Always a fun category.
Second card down. Yeah, this is a fun category. Would you rather be a dog who can teleport or a hamster who has achieved enlightenment? Did you get that? You hear that one, Shirley?
Well, that's a tough one.
I think I need that repeated.
Do you want to repeat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
do.
the question is, would you rather be a dog who can teleport or a hamster who has achieved enlightenment?
Oh.
I would say a dog that could teleport.
Would you?
I'm going with the hamster.
Hamster, so enlightened hamster.
Enlightened hamster. Yeah.
You're staying in one spot, but
but
you don't care because you're
enlightened.
Enlightened and
Happy.
So what we're saying
Oh,
is enlightenment is outweighs infinite travel.
Well, I think so in the long run.
I think you're right.
Maybe in the long run, yeah.
I think you got that one exactly right. All right. Thank you, Gary, for your answer. So let's do another board question right away.
A dog who can teleport. Lucy.
But would the dog know that it? Imagine a dog that can teleport but has no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, so just never does it. No one told him. Okay, we're into category number 6, which is
roll another one for the
right. Oh yeah, thank
question.
you. I had just last week. I got so excited. I just roll the category to start on the first question.
And then you roll the 1 anyway.
Jeez, I know. Yeah, I remember that too. Okay, so the question 1 to 6 is number 3. This is a fun category.
Yes.
Gary
Generally.
spends a lot of time thinking about space and space-related things. And
space between my ears, but
yeah. And this one is a send-in question from our friend Kai Ersman.
okay.
And it is, do you believe aliens have visited Earth?
Me personally, sure.
They've been here?
Sure. Yeah.
It seems more likely than the other option, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sheer numbers. Say it,
What do you think, Shirley?
I believe yes, definitely.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Among us now.
most days I feel like the whole planet's just a petri dish. Someone squirted some DNA into it a couple million years ago, took off, forgot to come back and check on it.
So
what happened?
We're a neglected lab experiment.
Neglected. Forgotten lab experiment.
Forgotten lab experiment. Okay. Thank you for the question, Kai. And thank you for the answer, Gary. And
good one, Kai.
Yeah, good one. I see you're here, Kai. And hey, Buck, Keith, Lauren, Tom, JF, Rich, Lauren again, Kai, John Coover. Hey, guys.
John Coover's here. Right on.
Okay, Julie, do we have any chat questions? No. Okay, well, we're gonna need some questions in the chat. But I see Keith. Did you write a verse for our theme song? Load up the gun with just one shotsy. Pull the trigger and just ask Pottsy. Yeah. All right, so I'll write that down and we'll do that one. Maybe we can do it at the end of the show.
Good one, Keith.
I'll definitely forget though, so we probably won't do it. Okay, we're gonna stick.
To know if we can grow steak the same way we do celery. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, where are you getting that question from?
I'm looking down on the chat thing on the side.
Okay, cool. What was the question again?
Tom wants to know if, he says, does this work with steak the way I grow celery?
Tom wants to know. Oh, yeah.
No problem, John Coover. Send in another one, buddy.
There's a question from Rich.
Oh, thank you, Rich.
Pottsy, what is the most useful innovation in the world of drums this century? And then follow up the most useless.
Oh. The most useful? Like in the last century?
This century, Rich said.
Useful,
yeah. Oh, okay. This
useful, this innovation in the world of drums.
Tough one. There's so many. Memory locks come to mind. They're fun. They're good.
What are those again?
Memory locks?
Memory locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put them on the collar. Right here, wherever you set it, you just leave it when you take it apart. You put it back together, it goes right back where it was.
I never even saw that ever in my life.
It remembers where
Jesus.
stand position is.
Kai, you ever heard of memory locks?
Kai's got a bunch, I'm sure.
Jeez, man. Sounds crazy.
What are they going to think of next?
Oh, man.
And the most useless one. I don't know. Maybe the first electronic drums. the ones that were
until they kind of got good.
Yeah, until they kind of got good.
Kai's got a few. He's got a few memory locks. Man, yeah. How did I miss the memory locks?
Excellent, Kai. Good. Yeah, I'll have to get you some.
But yeah, well, at least
you
at
can
least
get them by
show
the
me.
bag,
At least teach me about them. Show me how to work. Teach me, Gary. Buck's got a question.
Yeah. How does one grow themselves a new life? But he's asking for a friend.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't personally care what the answer is. He's very, very gracious of you, Buck. Well, do you have an answer for Buck's friend?
Well, dear Buck's friend, how do you grow a new life? Well, just basically tear down the old one.
Tear down
the old one. Start over. Just try to do things better.
So you got to tear down the old one to allow the sunlight to hit the beginnings of the new one.
There you go. Like planting a garden.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Shirley?
It's like planting a garden. Exactly.
Yeah. Were you outside in the garden today, Shirley?
I was. I planted garlic today too.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Oh yeah, my new hobby.
Have you
In
got the,
case there's a food shortage.
yeah. Have you got the kayak out yet?
Smart.
No, it's sitting there waiting for me now.
Yeah.
I was tempted today.
Yeah.
So soon.
Getting there.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
We got another question from Scott Dowd here.
Okay.
He says, how do you feel about SpaceX Starlink satellites controversy?
Haven't read up on a whole lot of it. I do know they're out tonight, I believe, but it's cloudy here, so we won't see them.
Well, can you just give us the 20-second rundown of what the whole controversy is?
I haven't read that much about them.
Oh.
I don't know why Elon launched them.
But are people upset about them?
I know you can see them quite plainly. Paul Owen got a shot of them last night from Hampton, New Brunswick.
So it's more like is it just like they're ugly kind of a complaint, or?
I don't know.
So maybe we need Scott to elaborate on what the controversy is.
Yeah, Scott, give us a little backstory on that question, and thank you for the verse in the theme song also. You got any more, Scott? Let us hear them. Okay, and we're going to go back to the board. Here we go, rolling the dice and asking Pottsy a question. We have Barely's the second category. Rolled a 2. And okay. And
Hi, Muckles.
then I rolled a 3. So here's Barely in the third question.
All right.
Shirley, you know a lot about Barely's too. Can you read this question? I didn't write it very neatly, but I don't.
You got to hold it up a little higher.
I was bad at this last week, and I'm no better now.
If you bought Barely's, what job would you give yourself?
You could be you could be like owner in title, or you could work the bar on Thursday mornings, or you could cook. You could be a prep cook. Anything you want to do.
Sanitary engineer.
And what would that person do at Barely's?
I'd be the head sanitary engineer. Tell the other sanitary engineers what to do. You know, clean that, wipe that ledge.
You're in charge of head sanitation.
That's it.
Everyone has to have a very clean head.
Yes. Good way to put it. Right?
Who's working there? Cool. I think you'll probably own Barely's one day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Okay, cool. Let's pop
With
out
this show.
What's that?
I'm working on it right now with this show.
This is your grand scheme to
Yeah,
own Barely's. The last step is owning Barely's. The first step is doing a talk show on YouTube Live.
On Sunday nights. Yeah.
On Sunday nights, which is why we do it at Sunday night at 8:30, because that's Barely's Blues Jam time. And just as an homage to the Barely's house band, we're always 3 or 5, 6, 7 minutes late.
Just like the band.
In tribute. Okay.
Marita has a question.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she wants to know, Gary, what is your favorite thing to have growing in your garden, if you have one?
Tomatoes. Hands down. Gotta love my tomatoes. What did I try a couple of years ago?
Which is code for?
No, that's actually tomatoes. no code. I actually tried broccoli a couple of years ago, but that's weird stuff to grow. It likes a lot of sunshine and a lot of heat up top, but you don't want to let the soil get warm.
So how do you
make it flower too quick?
How do you manage that?
I got to cover it with something. Yeah, it's weird. I tried it once and it didn't work out that great. The bees loved it because everything went to flower so fast. But yeah,
totally.
Tomatoes.
Marita, nice to see you in the parking lot the other day. It's nice to see anybody you know in public. Yeah, good to see you. What's everyone else saying here? Just reading the comments for a second.
Yeah. Okay. Up in arms because satellite mess up telescope photography causes streaks across the sky.
So
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a delay, right? Thank you, Julie, our line producer. Can I turn this around here?
just no.
Okay.
Just get a question.
Okay, we're gonna leave that there. Did I mess the whole thing up? Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. No, I did. Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. No, it's called being lazy through the week. Might go for the beard. Don't know.
All right, I'm seeing a question from Keith Howlett, and I really want to hear the answer to this too.
Uh-oh.
Would you ever consider living in a nudist colony? Why or why not? Do you like being nude?
Am I the only one in the colony?
Well, no. I mean,
No.
you can't have a one-person colony, can you, Shirley?
Well, I suppose you could.
I thought a colony had to be at least 2 people.
No, I get.
So what's your answer? And Keith also wants you to elaborate why or why not.
Well, I wouldn't do it. Simply because I get cold sometimes, and shrinkage.
Which is
That's
going to
and modesty. Don't forget that.
which is going to be a problem. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem in this climate.
So no, Keith, he's not into joining our thing. So just we'll just leave it at that. And Scott Doubt has another question for you, which is, Gary, what's your favorite key to play in?
I like F and G.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, F and G.
Don't know why. B flat's nice.
I like B flat too.
B flat's
I
nice.
like B flat too. Shirley, how about you?
I like pretty much any key except I'm not a C sharp's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, why do we even have C sharp?
Yeah, it's better to play in D flat.
yeah, exactly.
It makes more sense.
So let's just agree that we're going to abolish C sharp, and we're gonna really keep D flat because that's a pretty cool key.
Okay.
All right.
One-handed
Somebody wants to know what we
keyboardist.
think about the Halifax Blues History Channel.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, who asked that? Shirley?
One-handed keyboardist.
I think it might be Little B.
One-handed keyboardist. Who's that?
Is Barry on here?
No, I talked to Barry 2 hours ago. He had a headache and he was going to bed.
You're welcome, Keith.
Oh,
Is it John Maine? Maybe.
Could be.
Oh, is that you, John Maine? Let us know who you are. Good question. We've been watching a lot of the Halifax Blues History Channel on YouTube,
Yes.
which is run by who?
Tom Curley.
Tom Curley and
Barry
B,
Cook.
Little B.
Yep.
And there's some great videos of you in there, Shirley. I've been loving them.
yeah, I didn't even know half of those existed.
Yeah.
Tell them about the one we watched earlier today.
So Barry recorded them all, and I didn't even know. Yeah, so some of them are new to me. It's great.
Right. Did you hear what Julie was saying? There's a new one on there. It went up like at noon today of the Blues Jam from 2011.
Oh, I haven't that one yet.
Yeah. It's
January 30th.
January 30th. So yeah, it features a shirtless Mike Farrington Jr. playing a ripping bass solo.
Cool.
So everyone check it out. It's called the YouTube channel is called. That's not a joke. YouTube channel is called Halifax Blues History.
History of Halifax Blues.
History of Halifax Blues. You'll find it. A lot of cool videos.
Tom's probably good there.
Some really cool Andrew Gillis videos on there. Have you watched some of those, Shirley?
Yeah. Love those, and love the ones Rick Jeffrey too.
No, yeah, me too. He's doing what's up?
And Carter.
And Carter is playing with him too. What tune did he do? It was on not breakfast television, but lunch television.
Yeah, there was LT and BT.
It was a BB King tune.
It was lunch television with Ricky.
Yeah, but what was the song he did on that?
You Upset Me.
Yeah, you upset me.
I think BB
He
King.
just said you upset me. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
John Maine. Yeah.
Right on.
Scott.
Oh, is that John Maine? Oh, hey, John Maine. Thanks for tuning in, man. Good to see you.
Scott Doubt has a question. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Scott
I
there.
didn't see any questions.
You didn't?
Scott.
Oh,
she's not going to read that one. Let's read it.
I'll read it. Will Julie ever appear on screen during Just Ask Pottsy? Well,
It's a good question.
it's a good question.
Just the producer here.
She doesn't wish to at this time, but keep asking that question.
Yeah, keep asking or send mail. Send mail asking for Julie to be on camera, and that way she might have to cave on that one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, Julie, where are we going?
Go to the board.
Okay.
Go to the board.
Do you have any other questions, Shirley, or should we just go right to the board here?
interested in astrology or astronomy.
Oh, thank you for correcting that.
I got them mixed up last week, and he corrected me in like half a second.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up too.
I guess I got a cheap little scope as a kid, and we lived out in the country, so no streetlights around, and you could see an awful lot with even a cheap scope. And I kind of fell into it that way. Just wanted to learn some more and some more and some more. Of course, everything gets bigger and better as time goes on. So there's been some fantastic leaps and bounds in just the technology in the last 50 years. So, yeah, always something new. Flex the gray matter.
Let's go. We got a hot question coming in from JF here. What is your favorite word, Gary?
Fuck. Oops. Family show.
It's probably got the most uses of any word. It's probably one of my favorites too.
Sorry about that,
great.
anybody. PG audience.
One more, and then I think we've got something else coming up here. Gary, what's your favorite thing about space? John May wants to know.
Oh, that there's a lot of it.
Battery 100%.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. There's a lot of it.
Is the sheer quantity.
The sheer quantity of it. Yeah. It just seems to go on forever.
It is mind-boggling.
It is. There's just an awful lot of it.
Okay, cool. Well, it is time now for a new segment on the show. And that is where we call in a friend. This is called Call in a Question. But before we get to that, I'm going to be slow as I can.
If you can't make your therapy session, just ask Pottsy and call in a question. You might not be right, but it'll make a suggestion. Just ask Pottsy and call in a question. What do you know, Pottsy? We need to know. What's going on in that brain of yours anyway? We need a little bit of insight in these weird times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a new segment on the show where we call in a question. And today we're going to call in a question from a good buddy of ours who is not in town. Call Buck Tingley on speaker.
And thanks, Keith Hallett, for that tune.
Tingley on speaker.
Thank you, Keith, for our sweet theme music.
One ringy dingy.
Hello, it's Buck speaking. How are you?
Hey, Buck, good. How you doing?
I'm doing really good, guys. I just really excited to be on the show. I watch you guys every week. I ask questions every week. I read all the comments. I can't wait till every Sunday at 8:30, and this is just really cool. It's really cool. Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
You've had some really great questions so far, man. Thank you for adding to our show.
Thank you. I'm a little bit nervous right now.
Don't be. You're good.
Yeah. All right.
You're here with Shirley and Buck and Julie, or Gary and Julie and me. You're Buck.
That's right.
You're Buck.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
I got
I
it
just
cleared up.
relax, right?
I got it cleared away here. So this is the first time we're doing this new segment, and what we do is call somebody up and get them to ask Gary a question. So maybe you have a question for Gary, maybe you don't. You got anything to ask him?
I do have a question for Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Buck. How you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Good. You?
Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm doing really good. Woo! Okay. Gary, I have a question for you, and it touches, like Scott touched on this earlier. I know you said you don't have much information about the subject, but I'm going to, through the questions, fill you in on the information you need to successfully answer the question, if that makes any sense.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I hope I'm not ruining my first time on the call-in show, guys. I'm sorry. I'll just get to the question here.
This is totally your last time, too, man.
All right, guys. So, okay, dear Pottsy.
Okay, Buck.
Pottsy, We know from current consumer market reports that the worldwide internet business is approximately worth $1 trillion annually, okay? Elon Musk has launched 420 Starlink satellites that can be seen traveling like in a linear shape through space. You can see this with the naked eye from Earth, okay? Knowing those two things, with all of Trump's recent Twitter banter regarding misleading information presented by the media, can you foresee Trump and Elon Musk doing business together when it comes to the World Wide Web? And how do you see Canada playing a role in the future of this situation? Thank you, Pottsy.
So he's looking for a one-word answer here, right, Buck?
I just want to know where Canada fits in. I'll be happy with that.
I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, I guess the answer would be yes. Yeah, I mean,
No. What's your answer?
well, geez, I hope Elon and you know who don't get too buddy. Can't see that happening. And as far as Canada fits in, well, I don't know, Buck. The satellites are in space. We really can't control what goes around the planet. Elon can, I guess, but that's about it. Does that help any?
Thank you so much for having me on the show. Just Ask Pottsy. Hi, Julie, and
Hi,
Mario, and Lucy, and thanks again. Thank you, Gary.
See you, Buck. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Buck, for being our first guest on the new segment, Calling a Question. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.
Pleasure's all mine.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
He plugged it. Julie trying to tell me something else, and I can't understand. So what is it?
Plug Keith for the song.
Plug Keith. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. This is my first time running a segment, and you're right, Julie. I forgot to close it out. That was our friend Buck Tingley on our new segment, which is called
Battery 100%.
No, it's not. It's not called that. It's called
If you can't make your therapy session, just ask Pottsy and call in a question. You might not be right, but it'll make a suggestion. Just ask Pottsy and call in a question. What do you know, Pottsy? We need to know what's going on in that brain of yours anyway. We need a little bit of insight in these weird times.
That was Calling a Question.
Bye.
Our new segment on the show with theme song from our friend Keith.
That's a good comment there, Scott Dout Photography.
What does Scott say?
Buck, first and last time Tingley.
That's why they call him that. Right.
Marina wants to know who's the guy in that pic.
Who's the guy in the pic? This is Jerry Garcia, guitar player, Grateful Dead.
I didn't know they did a Hawaiian album.
Hawaiian album.
Oh, I'm looking at the back of it.
Oh yeah. I tape this to the front of a Hawaiian luau vinyl.
Okay, we got a question coming in from Lola. Says one has to go. Skinnerd, Zeppelin, Grand Funk, or the Stones?
Oh my.
Well, so you said one has to go?
Yeah.
So which one of these is the worst? Is that kind of the question?
Well, just one has to go. I don't know.
One has to go.
Context it just says one has to go.
Um,
Then just
maybe you're going through an album bin.
Oh yeah, you got to give one away.
One's
Okay.
got to go.
Thanks. I didn't really get this. So what were the options again?
the options are Skinnerd, Zeppelin, Grand Funk, or the Stones.
Oh, Skinner.
Why?
Just heard enough of it, I guess. Great band, but no, I'd have to keep the Stones and
Lola says no.
Zeppelin.
Lola does not like your choice.
Sorry, Lola.
Lola, who would you pick?
Probably
So the Stones.
Stones get the boot.
They're basically a glorified gimmick band.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an opinion.
Well,
Rolling Stones.
at first they weren't. But they probably shouldn't have made a record after 84.
Did you see them? You didn't see their Zoom performance. They had Mick in the top left.
I did see
left,
that.
and then
Charlie and
Charlie,
Ronnie
and Keith.
Ronnie looked rather energetic.
Ronnie was dancing around, yeah.
But
Charlie was playing like these drumsticks that don't have drums.
Right.
A stick that's you just go like this and stop, and you get your note. What are those called?
I don't know. Useless.
Okay.
A gimmick.
Gary, you want to go back to the question board?
Sure.
All right.
Roll us up a number.
Question board. The all these little black cards in the question board behind us are old business cards of mine. Ray Roshan, bassist. Turns out to be a bass player, you don't need business cards. Actually, you should not have them. I think I printed these in 2009, and I still got 2 boxes. So I found they've been repurposed as question cards on a YouTube live show with Gary Potts. Any young bass players out there, don't get business cards. 5. We're going to the 5th category, which is drums. I feel like our board's falling over today. It's getting all wonky on us.
That's okay.
The drum category. Okay. And the number of the question is going to be 2. Drum category number 2. Oh. This is a send-in question from our buddy Rich Junko. He sent in yesterday. It was never answered, so I wrote it down. Stole it. Thanks, Rich. And the question, Gary, is sticks versus brushes, discuss.
Sticks versus brushes.
Drumsticks versus brush sticks, discuss.
Oh.
Differences, preferences.
Totally apples and oranges. You don't use brushes to play heavy metal, and you don't use sticks to play any Ed Thigpen stuff from like the theme from Charlie Brown or anything like that.
You don't use sticks to play trio, jazz, blues.
You can, but
breakfast gigs in Montreal that time. Remember?
Breakfast gigs in Montreal.
Remember the breakfast gig in Montreal with Keith?
With Keith. Yeah. You can get away with it that way, but no, it's really 2 totally different animals. I love using brushes when I get the chance, especially with upright piano or upright guitar. Lots of fun. But the stick thing, it's just different animals, different styles that you'd be called upon to use them in.
The trick is to be able to play both, right?
Be able to play both, yeah.
Tom Crilly has a question.
Right.
Gary, what are your honest thoughts on Up the Line?
A classic brushes tune, Tom. I'm glad you brought that up.
Do you play brushes on Up the Line?
You can brushes on Up the Line.
What do you normally play? A third song of every blues jam?
Yeah, the 3rd, 4th song. Tom, you got the spreadsheet on that, don't you?
Are you play? Yeah. What are the exact stats? We talked about that last week with Tom.
Yeah.
Do you use sticks or brushes on that?
I tend to use brushes actually, or blast sticks, and then change them up to sticks for the very last outro.
Oh, cool. So both.
Yeah.
I know. Very versatile.
Yeah. As far as Up the Line goes, great tune. Hey, Little Walter, can't go too wrong with that.
Shirley, when Gary's playing, when he's backing up you and your band, do you prefer him on sticks or brushes?
Oh, depends on the song. I like him on a lot of the swing stuff on brushes.
Cool.
But he nails the other stuff on sticks. So, it depends on the tune.
Sometimes it's just so tasteful with brushes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bless you, Julie. Okay, let's go.
We got
some more.
Skinner is non-negotiable. Lola J.
Oh. Okay. We're going to head back to the board here. And we've got, cool. We got another 10, 15 minutes. Really, right on. Anything else we want to mention today? We're,
nope. Go right to the board.
Okay.
Do some questions.
Here we go. We're going to the board. And we have the first category. Again, would you rather? And the question is we fell between 2 black keys, and it's
a 5 or a...
It's a reroll.
Okay.
It's a reroll. 5. All right. Let's pull this one off and read this. All right. This is very interested to hear your thoughts on this.
Okay.
Would you rather be locked in a room at the Amherst Wanderland for 2 years? So that was. Would you rather be?
Why would I want to do anything else for 2 years?
That's the one you want to do, right?
Right.
Okay. Would you rather be locked in a room at the Amherst Wanderland for 2 years, or float in a hot air balloon nonstop for 6 years? Have you been to the Amherst Wanderland?
I've seen it. I've driven by it. Yeah.
Driven by it. You ever go inside?
No. Locked in there for 2 years, huh?
So you got but you got a room, bathroom included, TV, True. And they'll bring you food. Like, so you're just locked in a room at the Amherst Wanderland for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm going with the balloon.
So
it's kind of like being locked in at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather be at home than the Amherst Wanderland, though.
Played there before.
At the Wanderland?
Yeah.
So there's a bar attached to the hotel?
Yeah, there's a bar in there. So it wouldn't be so bad, Barry. There's a bar there.
I got to hear about that place. Can you describe it a little bit?
It's a Wanderland.
I've dreamt about what the bar might be like, but never been in there. So can you just very interested?
They have a swimming pool and a hot tub. So yeah, we did a gig there one time with Andre was playing drums at that time, and Rob.
Andre who?
Andre Lacroix.
I don't know Andre Lacroix. Do you know?
He played with us for a while.
Okay.
Many years ago.
Okay. And sorry, I interrupted.
He's in some of the videos that are resurfacing on the Halifax Blues channel.
Cool. The ones I saw your videos, I think it was Gary playing with you. The ones from Breakfast Television, or was AJ on one?
Yeah.
Andre was on one of them.
Andre was? Okay.
Yeah. And Andre was on the up and coming shows that we did.
Okay.
Right. Taped at Maxwell's.
I'll have a second look.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's saying I have a poor connection on my iPad here. I'm still there though.
Yeah, and you're not choppy at all. You look and you sound great.
Yep.
Okay, great.
John Main wants to know, what is the first thing you're going to do when the COVID restrictions are lifted?
Hug somebody.
I'm thinking about a good old staycation, just like take a load off. Just curl up in bed and don't go anywhere. Oh, that'll be so relaxing when I get to do that.
What about you, Shirley?
Hopefully have a chance to play some music with some people.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've been checking out this a cappella app, which is pretty cool, and recording a bunch of parts on it. And so me and my cat put out a video yesterday. I played 8 parts and my cat filled in 1.
What part did your cat play?
She just sat there.
A crucial part in the song, I'm sure.
Yeah, she just filled up one of the spaces in the app. But it's kind of cool, Shrimp sent me one that him and Justin did, and Justin's playing 2 guitar parts, and Shrimp's playing harmonica and singing. It sounds really good.
Cool.
Yeah, I got to figure out how we can get the rest of the band in on this, and it's not just me playing all the parts. Where can we all see that video with you and your cat? It's on my Facebook page.
So go to your Facebook page.
Yeah, you can go to my Facebook page, and it's on there. It's a little distorted, so I'm still trying to figure out the levels and stuff. But
okay, but it's up there.
Yeah.
Right on, cool. I'm seeing a comment here from Tracy. Tracy wants to go to Taz. She's talking to
John B.
Yeah, John Main. Tracy wants to go to Taz when this is all over, and then to the beach, and then to a show. Me too, Tracy. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lola wants to know who's Shrimp.
Michael Reed.
Shrimp Daddy.
Shrimp Daddy Reed.
Local musician.
There you go.
Cool. All right. Well, we're getting down to the end of our show here. Pretty close. Julie's giving me the signal to go to the board. All right, Julie, here we go to a board question. Thanks for running the show. Let's get you on camera here right quick.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Julie.
Close.
I see a couple of interesting questions up there when we get back from the board. One from JF and one from Buck.
Oh well, let's go to those, and we'll end with the board question.
They're real quick.
JF, did Gary have a MySpace?
Yes, I did.
Do you still?
It's probably still in existence. Can you ever wipe those things out?
So what's it called? How can we find it?
That was just my name.
Gary Potts.
Yep.
So we need you all to look at MySpace and look up Gary Potts. And man, well, maybe we can feature that on the in the call-in show next week.
And
Okay.
what's Buck's right below that?
Gary is a frogs are slaughter types.
Yes, Mike. It better be.
You knows.
It better be.
Okay. Right. Well, we're just getting to the end of the show here, and we're going to do one last question on the board. We're going, and then wrap it up. Julie, is that what you're saying? Do one more on the board and then wrap it up. Okay. I got the whole message, and we're going to roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. We rolled 4. And the Reading Rainbow. We have not gotten any questions from the Reading Rainbow yet tonight, so this is great. Shooting blanks. And this is the category Reading Rainbow, where we ask Gary Potts questions about his reading experiences. He's always reading. I've never met anybody who reads more than Gary. He makes me feel like a Philistine every day, which I am. But I don't need constant reminding. I'm just joking. It's actually inspiring to see him read so much, if I can be serious. What is your favorite book?
Oh, like ever?
Well, all it says here is...
What is your favorite book? Gee whiz. I don't think there is one favorite, but I will tell you one of your favorites. Of my very favorites ever would be Michael Crichton, The Andromeda Strain.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
so you recommend?
I think I ripped through that in less than a day.
Is that a book anybody could enjoy? Chelsea Mock is here.
I think so. Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea. Why stop at 9:30? Well, because we can't keep going forever. I guess I don't know. Why do we stop at 9:30? We thought we'd do the show for half an hour, and then that wasn't enough when we started it, and now we're doing an hour. Julie, what do you think? Should we go?
An hour is perfect.
An hour is perfect.
We need to make sure everyone comes back next week. We can't give too much away in one go.
Exactly.
That's the brains behind the operation right there, folks.
What are you going to do when you get real famous?
Was that someone asked that question?
What? When we what?
When your YouTube channel gets real famous.
Oh, well, we have 22 viewers. I think we've hit our peak already.
Yeah, that's it.
We're just like, we're nudging up to the glass ceiling, and I think I like our position.
We maxed her today.
We maxed her. 23 people. Someone just came in. Thank you all for joining us, and come back next week where we have many more questions for Gary Potts. Please, in the meantime, send questions into the YouTube channel.
Hey, Colin.
And where's Colin? Oh, hey, yeah.
Just popped in.
Oh, okay. And everyone, take care. Stay where you're at. Enjoy yourself. Remember what we're all like, because because I'm forgetting. I forget like what I'm like now. What do I even do? Like what? I don't know. It's a whole different thing. So here is.
Leslie just signed in.
Thank you very much, Shirley Jackson.
Thank you to our iPad guest, Shirley Jackson.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
All
you,
right.
everybody.
Thanks so much.
Next week, Leslie.
Gary, do we know who our iPad guest is for next week?
No.
All right. Bye, everybody. Bye, Kai, Raina. Hey, Raina. James and Tracy, Lola, Buck, Tom Trilly, Scott Dev,
Lola J.
Rich Junko, Leslie Ann. Everybody. All right.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay. I don't know what I just. Oh, there we go. I just freaked it up. All right, here we go. Whether your game is gin or Yahtzee, roll the dice and just ask Pottsy. Don't get in a plane and do a kamikaze. Your chances are better if you just ask Pottsy. Here he is. Call him up. Call up, you boy. Walking down the street with a big old snotty. Have no fear, just ask Pottsy. That one's from Scott Dev. It's beautiful. Call him up. Call his number. A really bad show was Joni Loves Chachi, but you can't say that about Just Ask Pottsy.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
And thanks, Shirley.
Thanks, Shirley.
See you soon. See you soon. Come see us next week, guys. All right.
I hope you laugh as much as we do.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.